Previously on Onboard Lifestyle.
But what I want him to do is just go into full-on demo mode. Take a deep breath.
At that.
That'll happen last week. So let's pick up the story right there.
Okay, I have this sealant that went around the entire perimeter of the countertop. And it was just to keep the moisture from coming down, and it protected all this substrate, and it did a great job. But this is a silicone base. I'm not going to waste my time trying to just pick it off and use a solvent. I'm actually going to chisel it all the way back to the raw core. I don't want to take any chances of leaving any of this remnant back or behind, because boy, it plays havoc with top coats afterwards. So I'm going to dig it all the way back to raw glass, clean that surface, and start over with it. It's going to take a little time to do this carefully, because I don't want to mar the surface too much, but I got to get it out of here. Okay, it wasn't too bad. Maybe an hour altogether. But look at this. It's all 100% removed. You can see the core back there now. I didn't nick it in one spot. I'll just clean up this mess, and when I start prepping this wall now, I'll fair what I need and then touch this at the same time. Okay, everything's looking real good. A few things left, but I don't know if I'm going to take those out yet. I have to remove this window here, but it comes out real quick. It's just a gasket, so I can just undo a few little screws and the whole thing just folds right out. I haven't taken the last bit of plumbing out. This is kind of out of the way right now. I'll do this a little bit later. And I have a little bit of electrical up here, which is out of the way, but it's kind of nice to have a light, which I'm going to be working down here anyway in the shower. I think what I'll do is I'll start on this shower pan. I'll lay out where I need to grind all the top coat back and expose the core where I need to, and start layering glass to get that new grade in here. Watch this. That low spot there. You can see where the discoloration is. That's where the water wants to sit. As soon as it gets up over this area, look at that. It starts working its way back towards the drain. I'm going to try to keep it as light as I can with as little epoxy work as I can. So we'll start laying that out next, I think. I can see exactly what the issue is. When this boat was being built, this is the big bridge deck, and they had 4x8 sheets of Nidacore, and everywhere they had to put a spline, it would run this direction. You can see it humps up, a good heavy 1/16 of an inch right through here. So this low spot's where it pooled. So you can see right here, it comes up, peaks right about here, and then goes back down. So what we're going to do is fill this area in. Not much. Just continue this grade up. So it looks like it's going to be, the peak will be right about there. I'll just mark this out. Okay, here's my initial layout here. From here over, needs to be all exposed. And in these two corners, same thing. The water tends to come this way and pool on either side right here. There's just not enough slope going back into it. That'll fix the standing water problem. And
Look at the paint in the center here where the water flows nicely is perfect, but where it stands, the paint starts to discolor over time. This should fix it.
Okay, we're getting there. Look at that. Okay, I'm going to do the rest by hand here. I just wanted to get most of the field done with the sander. But this is raw core here. I'll clean up this radius by hand and just kind of touch this up around here. Okay, I think we're looking pretty good on this. Everything's sanded back, expose that nice substrate there. Now I'm gonna come over to this other side, do the same exact thing. Everything now is ground out. These were all the low spots. So now what we have to do is build a glass in this low spot, kind of fill this void here by tapering it up. I needed this very top point right here to taper down to this point. So we'll put a piece of cloth in here. I will start at about 1 inch shy of my grind out here. Then come over a couple inches, do another piece, couple inches, do another piece. And then that way I'll be able to just fair that little bit and get that slope. We want this grade to go from this top point here all the way down to the drain. And these two corners, the same thing. Build it up and build it up.
While Teal is finishing up the templates, I have done an inventory of what we have left for fiberglass cloth. And this is about it. I mean, we have it all sectioned off. We're going to be probably using the biaxial cloth first, and then finishing it off with some lighter cloth, because we need to build up those corners so then there's no more standing water. So I think that we have everything here. We're going to be getting obviously more, but I'd rather kind of use up what we have before getting any new materials. So I'm going to check to see if Teal is done templating.
Almost.
And then he can send that off for me to do, and then he can work on the next project. So I'm kind of excited.
This is the next project.
I'm excited because we can finally get all of this stuff done.
Yes.
I mean, keeps us busy and out of trouble, right?
For sure.
But also, having a facelift is,
what are you saying?
it's nice. It's just, you know, it's been a long time since we've worked on this. I mean, this was like our shiny little project when we first started working on this boat.
For the first couple of years, this thing was just
immaculate.
And now it's like
not.
Hey, it will be soon.
A lot of wear and tear. It's just nice to have a clean bathroom. I mean, it's clean, just shiny. Shinier.
Okay. So check this out. Here's your templates. Here's the first ones. I've held everything back. This will be the largest pieces that go down. You'll cut these first. Then I'll shave off about 1.5 inches. You'll cut me another one. I'll lay that down. We'll shave another 1.5 inches and lay that down. So they'll step their way up. I mean, we're only building this up a 1/4 inch on the back side, so it's not much glass at all. Just small little pieces, but it's gonna do the trick. So you do your job, I'll start prepping the epoxy.
Sounds good. And Compass already agreed that he will be supervising. Or sleeping, whichever comes first. What Teal did here is just kind of, we're going to use the original template, and then we're going to be doing a stacking method, I guess, that's going to be building up the shower pans. So we're going to use the original one. I'm going to cut this down to this, trace this portion, then I'm going to cut this portion off, and then trace this portion on and cut them out of this template, so we don't have to do multiple templates.
Last piece on
This side.
Yeah, it looks good. Okay, so there's the idea. Caitlin's got all these set up for me. They're all staggered nicely. I'll just peel these off, start laminating these down, and just keep them in order as we go. I'll be able to do all 3 laminations at once. I'm not going to be like saturating this. I dropped it.
I know.
But it's good. Okay. Well, let's just get into it. You got the epoxy going?
Yep.
First one.
Cheers!
Cheers.
5 pumps. I'll do 5 at a time.
Okay, 5 at a time. Well, it's been overnight. Everything has cured nicely. Now I'm going to check my grade, make sure that we're looking good before we start feathering this and fairing it. I'm going to throw a straight edge on here and see if I've got that little bit of whoop out of this shower pan. Okay, that's looking good.
So here's what's next. Okay, here we're looking at our bridge deck and the shower wall. Here's those 3 pieces of biax that we had put in. The shaded area is what I'm doing next. That will be a 2-part fairing compound, and we'll feather that down to this point. Very final layer will be just this ultra thin layer of a lightweight cloth, and that'll lock all this in and give us that appropriate grade. Keep that water from settling in the corners of the shower pan.
What?
Sorry. I gotta hurry. Okay, it has cured overnight. I'm going to spend the next hour, maybe 2, just hand sanding this out, making sure that my grade is correct before we do our glass overlay. I will not go into too much detail on this. It's kind of monotonous and boring, but I got to get it done. Okay, looks like this is nice and smooth now. I like using just a damp paper towel to feel if I've missed anything. No snags, nice and smooth. Everything, well, actually I want to feather this right here. I can feel it, but I'm getting close.
Well, Teal's been working for the past couple hours, hand sanding, might I add. Not sure why he's not using power tools, but I'm gonna make him take a break and have a little lunch.
Not using power tools?
Yeah.
I didn't want to bother you.
It'd be, it'd be so much faster.
Well, it'd be faster, but I'm kind of just taking my time on this. If I use a hand block, well, if I use my orbital, I might dive in and just kind of make this a wavy surface. But by hand sanding this out, I take long strokes and just keep that nice and smooth. Right now, it's getting pretty dang good. I'm about there.
But it's hot.
It is hot. But we're getting there. I'm almost there.
I thought we scaled back that OCD.
Just wait.
I know.
It's coming.
Oh man. Now you have time, so it gives you more.
Oh God, this is the best. Are you kidding? I love this.
Okay, well, you gotta take a break. I have lunch.
Okay, let me get cleaned up.
Thanks for watching this week's episode of Onboard Lifestyle. A special thanks goes out to our amazing patrons, whose generous support drives the production of our videos. Join our crew if you can. With us now in full refit mode, it feels good knowing that our time in Texas is giving us a good place to smooth out some of Basic's rough edges and prepare her for future adventures. Come back next week as we make good progress on the bridge deck head. See you then!